Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing. I have so many fragrant reviews on this channel, so I'm sure you're gonna find something that you like. Today I'm gonna review, it's gonna be a first impression of English Pear and Sweet Pea by Jo Malone, and I'm gonna give you my initial thoughts. As usual, my initial thoughts are quite right, so I don't think I'm gonna be testing this fragrance anytime soon. So, I have to say that I am super excited to use my English Pear Freesia. I adore this fragrance. I have been a fan of this fragrance for years and years, and I always have a bottle and a backup bottle. I feel like if I don't have a backup bottle, something is missing. I'm sure that you all know this feeling. So this is my bottle, and the backup bottle is somewhere there, stuck very nicely in a cool and dark place. And I love it. I love it to bits. It's not the most powerful or projecting fragrance, but I love it. And when I saw that they're coming out with English Pear and Sweet Pea, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be good. So I went on and I tested it, and I have to say that I was underwhelmed. Um, the three notes that are in this fragrance are Williams Pear, Sweet Pea, and White Musk. I also went on to the website of Jo Malone, and they have these three distinctive notes described. So we have Williams Pear, an accord of mellow scented fruit that is fresh and ripe with a juicy facet. About the Sweet Pea, we have a soft floral note, garden fresh. It complements the juicy notes of pear. And the third one, the White Musk, powdery and clean. It enhances the trail of the scent, adding a softness that endures. So this is what we have to say about this fragrance. Now, I have to say that this fragrance is definitely more sweet than English Pear and Freesia in the beginning. I sprayed it on myself. I did like the three tests on my wrist, on my clothes, and also on a blotter on the paper. So it comes through like a very sweet note, a sweet pear. And then I was really hoping to get this freshness, to get this greenness of a sweet pea, and I didn't. I didn't get it at all, and I was like, where where is the pea? It was supposed to come in, but it didn't. It never came to me. So I was like, okay. And then I let it sit on my skin for about like 15 minutes, and then a mask came through. So for me, it's sweet, uh, much sweeter than English Pear and Freesia, and musky scent. I suppose that Sweet Pea came through, but it didn't came through as I was expecting it to come through. For me, I was expecting it to be greener and kind of to contribute to the freshness and airness of the fragrance. But for me, my brain, my nose read it as the sweet note. So I have to tell you that this fragrance is much sweeter than the English Pear and Freesia, plus is musky. So all I get is musky sweetness. And unfortunately, I have to say that I'm not a fan of it. I was waiting for this fragrance. I thought that, well, I like the English Pear and Freesia, and this is gonna be a nice alternative to those very hot, scorching hot days when you're not feeling like wearing a flowery fragrance, but rather you'd have something greener, fresher. And yeah, it's not it. It's not it for me. And plus, I have to say that the longevity of the fragrance is not good. We all know that the longevity of the fragrance of these fragrances of Jo Malone isn't good. I have like behind me, you have three types of fragrances. The black bottle is the more concentrated one. And then the white bottle, the classic cologne is well, it hugely depends on the fragrance. Some fragrances are way more enduring in time, but unfortunately the English Parent Frisia that I so much love, it's as not as prominent. I have to refresh the fragrance every 2 to 3 hours to feel it better. And then the red one, well, the red one there is a limited edition. It's not a bad one, but we all know that these fragrances, they don't stay long on the skin. But this one, the English pea and the English pear and sweet pea, was it was a disaster for me, longevity wise disaster. uh, After about an hour, I wasn't feeling it at all. Well, on the clothes I did feel it, like up until the end of the day, but on the clothes it's always a different story. But on the skin, not it's not, it just it wasn't lasting on me at all. So yeah, I was disappointed with this release. And I also heard that someone said that it was a limited edition. Well, I didn't find that information on the Jo Malone website, and I consulted the Jo Malone EU website. It didn't say that it's a limited edition. So if you fancy this bottle, if you want it, I think that you're able to buy it whenever, because it's not a limited edition. At least it doesn't say on the website. And I hope that they know if it's a limited edition. So yeah, it doesn't say that it is. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. Maybe, just maybe, for the sake of having it as to compare with other fragrances, or when I make a review or whatever, if ever will come this little teeny tiny set of English Parent Frisia in 9 ml and English pear and sweet pea in 9 ml, I probably will grab this set. Or if I buy something and it's gonna be as a gift with purchase, then I'm gonna be happy to have it. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend my money for a full bottle, because yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I did really hope that it's gonna be a good alternative to this. It's so good. I just sprayed the English pen sweet and Frisia on me, and it's amazing. I did hope that it would be a good alternative to flowery fragrance. It's not. It's not. So yeah, I think that that is all that I wanted to say. Well, it doesn't mean that it's a disaster for you. I didn't like it, but I have my own standards, and I have my own taste. So if you have a chance, do test it. Maybe you will find it appealing. Maybe what's gonna help you, if you do not like English pear and Frisia, if you find it too flowery, maybe this one is going to be for you, because it doesn't have this flowery accord whatsoever. Even though on the website it does say that this sweet pea contributes to the flower part of the fragrance, but I just don't feel it. I just feel the sweetness and the muskiness. So if it's your vibe, then you probably will gonna like it. I also have to say that the bottle of the fragrance is beautiful. It's like it's multifaceted, very nicely carved, done, and I like it for that. But yeah, in terms of fragrance, it's a miss for me. It's not a hit for me. Yeah, do please let me know if you like this fragrance, if you have tested it, if you have already purchased it. What do you think of it? And in general, what do you think of these fragrances, of Jo Malone fragrances? Let me know, and I wish you a pleasant day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!